Hello, new coaches. So now that we are at the end of our 5-day clean eating group, it's time to start following up with the people that we invited in the group. And it's time to start inviting them to our next challenge group that we're all going to run together. I am going to do a video and I'm going to invite everybody on the group this weekend. I'll go ahead and post that in there so that everybody can see it. But it is so important that you guys follow up with these people and see where they're at, see how they're doing, see if they're struggling, and see what you can help them with. But we definitely want to invite them to the next group. I will be asking a question on Friday. First, I will say, do you guys, you made it this far, what have you accomplished, and what are your plans after this to stay on track? And then Saturday is probably when I will post a video about our next group and inviting all of them to that, because that will get their brains going first, and then we'll go ahead and ask them. But what I would do right now, and I started doing it already, is going into that group, seeing who you invited, seeing who's in there, and messaging them. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys, and I'm going to show you how I do this, because it's really simple. And I do this for all of my groups. You just come over to the side. Let me see if I can find the group. Oh, there's going to be so many. Hopefully you don't have to. Let's see here. I'll just type it at the top. 5-day clean eating group. So here it is. So I will go into the group. And if you do it from a computer, this is how you can do it. I'm not sure about the phone. And you can click on members. And when you do that, you can see all of the members in the group, and you can see who you invited. And this makes it really easy. So what I do is I go in here, and everybody that I invited or that's in the group, I will send a message, and I will say, depending on the day. So today I sent out a few, and I said, how are you doing? How are you liking the group? And just basically that, just how are you doing? How are you liking the group? How are things going? See what they say back. Start a conversation with them. Maybe go back and forth a few times, and then you can tell them about the next challenge group. And in the midst of this, I'll be talking about it anyways on the group, so it won't be something they haven't heard of. But definitely start doing that right away. When you're running your own 5-day clean eating groups, what I do is I come in here where you can see all of the people that are in here, and what I do is I will take people out of the group. I'm not going to take anybody out of the group right now, but basically I'll click on them. I will send them a message. And then after I send them a message, I will remove them from the group. And that way I know that I'm not missing anybody to follow up with. That way I get everybody. And then at the end, if you were an administrator of the group, you can cancel the group and close it, and it closes down. I don't like to have a billion groups up and going, because I get lost. I just like to have the ones that I'm focused on right now. That way I'm not posting in the wrong group at the wrong time. I also do this with our sneak peeks. So at the end of a sneak peek, I will go through and see who I invited, and I will message everybody. And even if you're not the administrator of the group, you can go through the group and you can get everybody out, the people that you invited. You can just make sure they're gone out of the group because you invited them in there, so you can take them out. And that's a great way to follow up with people. And that's a great way to show people that you're, professional about this, and you're not just leaving things open all the time, and stuff can go on and on in there. I will leave the sneak peek group open until probably Monday or Tuesday, depending on when we get everybody's points back. That's another thing. I'm going to be posting in the group asking for people's points. And I'm going to tell them to message whoever brought them into the group with their points. So you guys will have to report back the points to us, and we will figure out who the winner is, and we will go from there. As far as other follow-ups, if you have already been talking to people about our next challenge group, what I do is I get to the point, because this is usually what happens. People are asking about the challenge group. We start talking. I start asking about their goals, and then I send them the 21-day fix video. When they get the video is oftentimes when I stop hearing from them. So what I do is I wait a day or two. I don't usually do the next day. I usually give them 1 or 2 days in between, and I will go back and I send a message out that says, hey Cheryl, I stopping by and I wanted to see what you liked best about this video. I don't say anything else. I just say that because that gets them talking about what they liked most about the video and not going straight to price, like what is involved with price. I have a whole nother video that's done on what I say for my script that you guys can go back to and watch. But that's just basically how I do my follow-ups. I will go back to people that I've been talking to for months, and maybe we were talking about a challenge pack or a challenge group at one point, and they all of a sudden have fallen up. I haven't talked to them. I'll go all the way back and I will talk to them and say, hey, how are things going? I'm getting ready to run my next group. You know, I know you were interested back in January. Do you think you would be interested in joining now? And you would be surprised how many people are ready later. When maybe you asked them the first time, it just wasn't their time and they just weren't ready. So don't be afraid of doing that. And I know you guys are new coaches, so you might not have to go too far back, but just remember, you want to keep talking to new people so that when August comes, you can come back to the people that you talked in May or in June and you can re-invite them to your group. Because it's never a no, it's usually just the not right now. So I hope that helps you guys with inviting to our group, and I can't wait to see how many people we get in there and what we do with that. If you have any questions, go ahead and post them below, and I will talk to you all again soon. Have a great day. Bye.